issues do you see, issues and problems do you see in the short term and then a little bit longer term?
The emergency now would be to save as many lives as possible, because a lot of people were hit, some were wounded, a lot of people already died, more than 100,000 according to the news. This we cannot do anything about. But for us, as the people who are wounded, they need care. Fortunately, a lot of people from all over the world are helping in Port-au-Prince, and I heard on CNN that there were too many nurses and doctors in Port-au-Prince, which is a good news. But we still need more coordination to receive the help and everything, because at a certain time in Port-au-Prince and until now, many people were suffering. Some people were starving, some people were dying for thirst, because the food was there, the water was there, but because of lack of coordination, it couldn't reach the people. So the issue now is to save as many lives as possible, for the help to reach the people wherever they are, for the government to take their responsibility to kind of locate everybody and then bring them the help they need. And also, as Port-au-Prince has a lot of people on the rubble, a lot of dead bodies, in many places it smells, then I don't think this is a good place for people to live. Some people have nowhere to go, but I guess they should do as quickly as possible their best to move the people from Port-au-Prince, to relocate them to some other place. Fortunately, I heard on the radio that somebody offered a very large piece of land, of 15 hectares of land, for the government to relocate people. That's not too far from Port-au-Prince, which is a very good thing. And what else needs to be done is for the government to do as quickly as possible some projects in the regions, because many people have lost their jobs in Port-au-Prince and they are invading the regions. The help is not obviously reaching the regions yet, but they have to have a plan to help these people, because the population is already poor. Not many people have a lot they can share, and recently the banks were closed, so many people run out of money now. So it's really not easy. The situation is really complicated at the moment.
What do you think the effect in Fort Liberte will be?
Fort Liberte have received many people from Port-au-Prince, either people who have family or people who have no one. The mayor and the UN have organized themselves, and the church as well. The Church of Fort Liberte contributed by gas and everything to send buses to Port-au-Prince and then bring people back. As you walk on the streets, you see a lot of faces you've not noticed before. People from Fort Liberte who've been living in Port-au-Prince for a very long time. Other people who came to Fort Liberte for the very first time because they just jumped on the bus. They had nowhere to go. They were sleeping on the streets, you know, and they just come to Fort Liberte. I'm not sure how they live. I'm not sure how they survive, but they are here. The issue is security, because you don't know who comes and what for. More than 5,000 prisoners fled from the prison in Port-au-Prince. A lot of criminals are in the streets. Maybe there are some in Fort Liberte. We hope no. You never know. And also, how will they survive? What will they do? Maybe corruption, prostitution might be an issue. What will they do as job? Economy will surely be another issue. And yeah, anything you can imagine and also these people, some of them has spent several days without having a shower. Health can also be an issue, because you don't know what kind of sickness they bring with them from Port-au-Prince, what can be spread in the community in a few times.